Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the 1000 Week Reich. So the mod has been updated for the Middle East, as you can see from the background. So this is a Hearts of Iron 4 mod based on what if the Axis had a Pyrrhic victory and Germany won World War II. Well, kind of. It's different from TNO. So we have a bunch of nations that got updated. Now looking around the map, you can see things are fairly complicated. So, I mean, everything in the US is pretty normal. And then you come to Europe. And yeah, Europe ain't looking so much like Europe anymore. Yep, things are sure looking complicated here as well. So, yeah, we're gonna get to that as we go. The Iranians look like they're in some civil war. India, you know, complications. Burma also looks complicated. Got the Republic of China led by Chiang Kai-shek. Russia is an absolute hot mess since the Germans invaded. So I think this is, yeah, it's set in 1952. So this is a few years after the Germans' victory in the Second World War. When Emir Faisal's army marched into Damascus in October 1918, a new golden age was meant to dawn on a new unified Arab nation. Instead, what dawned on the city was a barrage of French artillery, routing Faisal's army with their superior weapons, and they were reorganized into the French-mandated Syria and Lebanon. With the fall of France in 1940, Syria was transferred to the control of the Vichy government, which proved to be more repressive than the previous administration. In 1946, Lebanon was independent. Many hoped Syria would be next, but no reforms would ever come, as Syria people watched as their neighbors in Jordan and Palestine were granted. So yeah, we are still a puppet of the French, led by Pierre Laval, an unpopular dictator. We have 7 divisions. We don't have a great industry. Our infrastructure is terrible, and our military production is bad. We can't even make a rifle. We have 2 research slots. So this is going to be probably a very slow game. But we have a focus tree, so we can either work on our armed forces or, since it's a political tree, the fool's errand. The French appointed head of state of our country is proven to be naive. His staunch loyalty and deference to the French government has only rewarded his own career progression, doing nothing for Syria, then further making our people interns. The unpopular administration, so no one likes this guy. We got red stamp military, so the Syrian military earned its nickname from a now laughed upon statement when in 1951, in reaction to the death of Reich Nashahishib, potentially ignited a conflict in Palestine, the head of the Syrian armed forces. So, yeah. Our military is apparently a laughing stock at the moment, but we'll see about that. We got Damascus elites. Doesn't do too good for us, but it gives political power and stability, so, I mean, I kind of prefer that. We've got the SSMP threat, so we got minus 10% weekly stability. An ultra-nationalist party led by the Lebanese leader Antoun Sadeh, the party which openly calls for the violent unification of all Greater Syria. Those guys are pretty evil. I mean, this is a mess. We got the Syrian revolutions, we got the constitutionists rebelling against the Shah. We've got an Indian war going off with Pakistan. I don't think much else is happening. What Egypt's focus tree is like. Yeah, Egypt has a decent focus tree. I mean, it's not that. It looks like they can either go for the Nazarites or they can go for the opposite. You guys have got a focus tree. It's not that big yet, though, I don't think. Maybe it gets bigger. We'll have to see. I mean, yeah, if you want me to play any other nation in this mod, let me know down in the comments and I'll get to it. I mean, Iraq also has a focus tree, so they have a revolutionary path. Apparently, they can ally with the communists or destroy the communists. And yeah, we got this decision: Middle East Cold War. As the eyes of the world focus on the Yahtzee conquest of Europe and the changing order in East Asia, a new conflict has arisen amidst the changing tides in the Middle East. Increasing growing calls for political change against the British-backed monarchies and French colonial republics, new revolutionary movements have been forming, mimicking the fascistic movements of Europe and the rise of left-wing nationalism in Asia. We'll have to see what that is, but it'll probably open up later, I'd imagine. So, yeah, cool. I think the last time we played this mod is when we played the UK, which was ages ago. Ages and ages ago. We might go for the industrial concern to offset that construction speed debuff. But yeah, we've got a few different people in our cabinet. We've got Husni al-Zaim, who's like a military man. Not a great cabinet, I don't think. Not very good. Like, this guy gives us... So, that guy destroys our army stuff. He gives us more consumer goods. Why would I want him? Some secret overtures to the French. Now we are ruled by the German-influenced French government in Paris, but there's an opportunity in another French government of sorts. The so-called Free French government claims legitimacy over France and its colonies. Like, we're no better than Paris, but opening up secret talks would allow us to play one off of us. Now we just gotta wait till we're fully independent, so we'll just wait. Do our army focus for now. I think things are about to heat up because I can't go down this focus either. The Palestine war has to end. I guess we'll just wait for something to happen. Okay, following the assassination of Albert Einstein, the British government decided to withdraw, defined by the 1947 Jerusalem Accord. Okay, so apparently they're going to be independent on August 8th. Yeah, Einstein's just dead. French Revolution. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll support the French government in exile. Sent an attaché over, so hopefully that is good. I'll wait till we're fully independent now. Civil war in Lebanon, okay. I hope I don't have one. Oh no. I think I've just had one. With the collapse of the French government into a civil war and the government in Paris no longer able to put the colonial regime, the government of Al-Khatib has become increasingly unstable, with protests and riots becoming a common occurrence in the streets of Damascus and Aleppo. Protests have escalated, with the national bloc led by the former president Hashim al-Attassi declaring a general strike and calling for the overthrow of the current administration. With the French garrison in Syria being weak and demoralized, the strike has quickly escalated into a full-scale revolution. So no civil war, that's just good. Alright, we avoided the worst. Now we got Hashim al-Attassi. Father Attassi. Okay, we're going to go down with stuff. Alright, so I've just had a look. So we got the Syrian National State versus the Lebanese Opposition Movement. And we got Lebanese Republic in the middle as well. This is just complicated. Democracy. A democratic system is a counterweight to any emerging dictators. By having and gathering support in order to stay in power, a functional democracy must constantly reform and adapt to fit different situations. Okay, so I'm guessing I can just press these buttons here. Either going to reject or pass the reforms. Okay, we'll just have to wait. Enter the world economy, so we get a free server and we get a bonus for like a year. Construction speed, and we get Syrian economic miracle. Okay. A lot is happening right now. Collapse. Oh, okay. This war's happened. I just applied to the UN. Hopefully they accept. Alright, we're now in the United Nations. Cool. I don't think I'll be opening this tab soon. Got a lot of stability from that. How do I intervene? The AH is dead and we got welfare and reforms. Nice. Democracy is working in Syria. Look at all that monies we got. Damascus elite Syrian economic miracle. That's the same national spirit used over and over again. Welfare reforms. We'd love to see it. More monies. How do I intervene? Genuinely, how do I intervene? There's so much happening around me and I just can't do anything. We can produce improvised weapons. Our troops need weapons, anything will do. Okay. Arab Palestinian forces are failing. As the civil war rages on, it becomes clear that the corrupt and incompetent army of the Holy War, led by al-Husayni, cannot hope to defeat the enemy force alone. So, where do I mean, we're not really ready. Like, our economy's in the absolute gutter. We barely have any weapons for our guys. Even if we do join the war, what difference are we gonna make? Yeah, still can't pick any focus, so we gotta wait still. We got fuel shortage. Well then, my neighbor, Iraq, can I trade with Iraq? Why does no one around me have oil? We'll just have to buy American oil. You know things are really bad? When the Swiss joins the war. You know it's really bad when Swiss break the neutrality. Why the heck is Republic of El Salvador, Burundi? This is kind of boring. Nothing's happening at the moment. It's like a very long waiting game. These guys are just stuck in like an infinite war that's not ending. Yeah, we didn't even have to intervene. Like, they're just winning. So I'm not sure what to do really. Is that going to skip my focuses, or am I just completely locked out of this forever? Okay then. Oh, it's bypass. Cool. I didn't even have to do anything. Alright, to our great victory. Our soldiers have returned from the battlefield, which they weren't even a part of. This is a great victory that will be celebrated for decades. Either pick the People's Party or the National Party. We'll do the People's Party, I think. With rapid industrialization. Yeah, now we're led by Nazim al-Qadsi. So, yeah, People's Party victory in Syria. Alright, so we can begin the Toronto Accord Corporation. Powerful alliance of Western states represents the future. Closer relations with the United States and its allies, among the richest and most powerful countries in the world, will benefit the development and rise of our nation. So I guess we wait till we get Legacy of 1920, but the problem is we need tensions to reach the turning point, whatever that is. So we just wait. We'll just do our army focus stuff for now till something happens. What's that? How has this happened again? Back in Jordan Unite. What? Why has everything just suddenly happened? What has just happened? I'm so confused. This is just... yeah, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. I don't know if this is just like bad luck or what, but nothing has happened. I've just sat here, played Economy Simulator, and that's it. Improving our radars, of course, as well. Don't forget that. Radars are very important. All our skies, whatever. These are just filler focuses. Syria's getting some pretty advanced computers now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, sure. You will accept. We'll agree to the war food program. We don't have much food here in Syria. Probably. I don't know. I mean, we're doing quite well economically. Damn, I keep trying to press this, but the support equipment just keeps vanishing. There we go. We got the World Food Program. We're getting aid. Oh, Egypt nationalizes the Suez Canal. Tensions in the Middle East have finally boiled over. In a surprising but not unexpected move, the Egyptian government has nationalized the Suez Canal, previously controlled by the British-owned Suez Canal Company. With outrage by the British, who sees this as a direct attack on their influence in the region, the nationalization has been met with widespread support from Arab nationalists. Despite this, we have not been so lucky. Combined with the recent formation of the United Arab States, our Hashemite allies risk being left in the dust, with the masses increasingly turned towards Sadat's ultimate vision of the Arab people. We united will drop any current government focus and start preparing for unification of Syria with the Hashemite nations. Hadib Shikali denounces Fertile Crescent plan. No! Alright, we're back before the crash. I think I've got to wait again though. My game just keeps crashing. This is the second time now it's crashed. I think it might be to do with having the game on 5-speed. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Come on, just... Honest, I think the only way we're going to get this work is if we just make a save every month. I don't know how else we can do it, because the game just keeps crashing. So I will make a save every month. I'll have to change the autosave to be monthly instead of 6 months, so it's probably going to be quite a long time. So yes, this is probably gonna suck. Let's change it to monthly. There we go. Alright, the Egyptians have nationalized the canal again. The same stuff again. We're gonna do this focus. Hopefully this time we don't crash the game. No! The game's crashed again. Let me know if you guys have crashes as well on this mod. If it's just me. But I've been fine the whole game. But as soon as I get to this year, the game just doesn't like it. But yeah, if this is how we've got to play the game, we're gonna go further into the game, month by month. And this is just simply how it's gonna be. Looks like the Legionary is taking control of Romania now. Here we are, Faisal's legacy. Following the Great War, Prince Faisal I, who would later become the King of Iraq, ruled over Syria for a short time until the nation was conquered by the French. Despite this, even after 30 years of French rule, which has now ended, the people of Syria still yearn to unite with their Arab brethren in Jordan and Iraq, seen with the pro-Hashemite People's Party triumph in the nation. With the rise of extremist forces threatening the stability order of the Arab world, Syria must stand united with our brothers in the Hashemite Arab Federation. And the Hashemite Federation accepts unification. Someone will be very mad when they hear Shikali's coup. The military high command opposition to the Fertile Crescent plan has never been a secret, whether it would be due to the actual ideological opposition or simply a desire to maintain their power. Now on the eve of the planned unification, Adib Shikali has launched a coup against the government of President al-Qudsi. Okay, it's civil war. I'm not this again! Alright, so here we are. We've got the Syrian civil war, technically. I'm gonna use this man here. Oh no. Alright, yeah, we'll unpause. This is our territory. It looks like we're holding. We're going to draw a line there. For some reason we have guys in the south here. We've lost most of our industry since it was in the south. Not good at all. Not good. Why did I just capitulate instantly? Why do I have a feeling no one is playtested this? So it looks like you get purposely annexed by the Hashemites on purpose, so I guess we might have to actually play the other Syria. It's quite funny. Yeah, it just seems like you get annexed by Iraq on purpose, which I don't really like. But yeah, we're now gonna place. I think it would be much better including some form of decision where it says switch to other Syria or something. I don't know. I just think having your game end a war in the Middle East, which you're not even involved in because you can't even intervene anyway, is either won or lost, is quite stupid. That's just my opinion. Levant crisis. Ever since the Sadist Charter was revealed to the world, many had doubts that a major escalation between Egypt and Hashemite monarchies was inevitable. With the nationalization of the Suez Canal, the fragile peace in the Middle East has reached a breaking point. Well, we get a free unit of Durnard and his mercenaries belonging to the Compine Independent has joined our ranks, okay? So, there is one slight problem with this. My game keeps crashing. I really do not want to play anymore because the game it's just unplayable past 1960. If we learn anything from this, I'd say just don't play Syria in this mod. Play some of the other nations. I don't know. Maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe the other nations are better. Maybe I picked one of the worst nations to get updated. But, yeah, we'll return to this mod in the future. By that point, hopefully you guys know a Path 2 which is actually quite decent and doesn't end with the game ending and just constantly having events broken or just not firing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the atmosphere was very good at the start. I felt like I was playing a decent nation, but again, I just got to the end and I just felt like disappointed because it's just get annexed, the game ends. Like, what's the point? Why is this even a path the player can pick? I think the major problem is you can't even, you know, intervene in the war, which actually defines your nation's path. That I think is very incredibly stupid. Next time I think we'll play, I don't know, Iraq, probably. Hey, I bet you guys can't believe it. Well, guess what happened? Yeah, the game crashed. This is my 7th time. Do not bother playing Syria in this mod unless you have custom game rules on and have to constantly manipulate whatever happens with the console. My experience was suffering. 10 out of 10. Would play again.